hotel, one in the park as well. A sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start.
Oh, I'm here. I'm coming, everyone. I'm losing my ears. I'm here. Look, I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Christmas. Woo-hoo-hoo. Come on. How are you all? My name is Toni and this is the How to Craft Network studio. Now, you're all probably thinking, what on earth is she doing? I haven't had a Kit Kat and I've not cheated. We've been doing some recording, so I just felt like, let's leave it be. Let's leave the gifts. Let's leave the ears. Now, I'm not promising the ears are going to stay on for long. And the hot, sweaty mess under here. I'll show you later what it looks like when I take it off. I'll take it off at end of show and show you. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I don't normally look like this. Promise you I don't. But today, it's Christmas. Let's do it, eh? So my name is Toni Darrick. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Look at you lot all talking now, laughing at me. I'm okay with it. I like to be laughed at sometimes. It's funny, isn't it? Keeps you all, love those ears. It's keeping you all happy. That's all that matters. So in today's studio, we're going to do some Christmas craft and we're going to touch on some of the products that are in Create and Craft Show on Friday. Now, I have an update for you. Someone did pop on our social media page that it looks like I'm on Saturday instead of Monday. That is now the case, okay? So I'm on TV on Friday, one day special, 6 o'clock, with the Advent Calendar and Winter Story paper collection. Now, if you missed my product preview from Monday Night Podcast, you need to go and check it out because it features all of the products that are going to be in this weekend. So 6 o'clock, Pat says she hasn't had a jollies yet. I've just come off a cruise. What's all this about? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, and this bell is ringing in my lug. I'm going to have to put it to the back. Hang on a second. There we go. Feel better already. So 6 o'clock on Friday for a one-day special. 8 p.m. at night, 9 p.m. at night. 6 and 9 on Friday. A lot to remember. Saturday, 10 and 2 with the Advent Calendar, if there's any left, and the paper collection. And then at 4 and 8, Winter Solstice on Saturday. So if you have your eye on that, Saturday, okay? So it's 2 different shows. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to buy Winter Solstice in and amongst the rest of the shows. I've no idea when it's all going to go live. But I've got some cracking demos for you all, so hopefully you're going to tune in. And it's not sunny, so you can all put your Santa hat on, put your ears on, and get ready to craft. Why not? So if you want to know the actual times of the shows and you're not in the UK and you're watching from across the pond, Australia, wherever you are in the world, if you want to scan the QR code, which is on the screen, that'll give you the dedicated times just specific to you and where you are in the world. So you don't have to hunt around. It's all been catered for you by the lovely Tim. Now, some of the products I'm going to use are totally awesome. I know you're all a little bit giddy. Some of you have already bought them, but they're in the show at the weekend. So if you are a Create and Craft Club member, you can get them there. If you want to get them from us, you can get them from us. Are you hot? Is everyone hot? Are you feeling the Christmas vibes? Do I need to do anything else to get you into Christmas? Oh, Toni, you are funny. I know. It's crazy what we do, isn't it, for craft? Honestly, loving the ears. I know I'm keeping ears on. I'm keeping them on all week. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep in them though, but I'll have a go. Right, I'm going to do some Christmas crafting. So we have the wonderful embossing folders. Now the trees and the timber, if you're going to buy anything at the weekend, get these because they are totally awesome. And then I'm going to use this one, which you've all been getting as our lovely club. And I'll show you how my interpretation of this one is. It's beautiful, beautiful. And you get a great price as well on the website. Now this is exclusive to me. So if you want to have a look at that one, you can have a look at that one. Let me make the card first and then you can make your decision from there. So I'm going to use both embossing folders on this one. So, oh, I'm itchy. Not a good sketch. Right, let's run these ones through. Now, you will see on the show on Friday, my ears are just sliding off. They're going to be on my shoulders in a minute. I'm not going to touch them though. I will reveal the hair underneath this hat at the end of the show, so stay tuned, okay? I'm also going to do a giveaway of something. All you need to do is pop a comment underneath this video. I'm getting hotter and hotter. The door is actually open as well. So the machine, the 6-inch workhorse, as I would say, the plate, look at this, 2.5 year, look at that. Workhorse, honestly, it is a workhorse. Does all of your embossing folders, your HD 3D embossing folders, and your dies. It comes everywhere with me. It's a total workhorse of a machine. This is back in stock. Lots of you have already bought it, but it is on the TV at the weekend as well. So if you're needing a little bit of a machine to tug around with you for crafting on the go, or you just want a handy one on the work surface that is going to work, where the plates don't do this, then this has got you covered. Right, so let's have some fun. So I'm going to use the square embossing folder and the rectangle. Is everyone okay? Oh dear, Toni, did you have a strange happening on the cruise? I know. So let's do the trees on a piece of lovely white card, first of all. So I'm just going to pop this in here. Now I love a bit of white, but of course you can absolutely. This could be used all year round. All year round. Now, if you've got this machine, for your embossing folders, you just need the thickest plate. So you put your embossing folder onto the bottom plate here like so, and then you just use your thickest plate. And that's your sandwich for your embossing folders. It's super easy. Couldn't be any easier. So let's just move that one out of the way for now. Oh, Maureen says she wasn't buying anything else. She really needs to eat. I'm so sorry. So let's run this one through. Question. The tree embossing folder is out of stock on the website. When will it be back, please? Just give me a moment. Tim will put it back on for you. We have a lot. So let's run this one through. Oof. Secret reveal. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Can we see it? Hopefully you can see it. It's delicious. I think it has to be one of my favourites. Mind you, then I'll do timber and that'll be the same. Totally delicious. Right, so that's the square one. Gold mirror board. These will look incredible. Toni, you're such a good sport. Love all your products. Holding out to see Quatre D. I don't blame you. Have I got Quatre D here? Just stand by. Just 1 second. Because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're all my lovely loyal fans, I have Quatre D here. One of. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I'm just going to pop it on there for now. I'll show you. Don't tell anyone though, guys. Do not post it on social media. Don't tell anyone. Let's see who can hold their own water. And the log is out of stock. Tim, please, could you load some more of those? And that one is called Timber. So I will show you Quatre D. Don't tell anyone though. Promise? Promise? We'll see how it goes. So let me just find Timber here. So I'll just give Tim a second to sort that out for you. So I'll just keep on talking. But basically this morning, we've been doing some recording for our lovely retailers in the USA. And to be quite fun and make it a little bit more exciting, we've all been getting dressed up and dressing like this. And Tim was Santa. It was so funny. He had the biggest beard on and he was so hot. That's the one. That's the one. And we're having a little bit of fun with it. So I'm hoping that when the retailers see it, it will sort of like, give them a little bit of energy in relation to the festive season, because it's a good one and it's my all-time favourite. I think Christmas wonderful. I would walk around with these ears on all the time, actually. It's called, sorry darling, it's called Autumn Breeze. Now, just let's get organised here. You're distracting me. Did you all say you wanted to see it? I'm going to show you. I'm not going to get it out, though, because that's just like a spoiler alert. I'll have to show you in Studio 3 in my podcast. but I'm going to flash it under the camera. Now, I told you, didn't I, that I was taking a risk. Don't tell anyone. Now, this is totally risky. Now, it's a Santa, right, but it's a Santa with energy. Oh, let's show you. Let's put you all at ease. What do we all think? Look at it. Come on. So, stamp, the die, the layering stencil, get all that dimension in his jacket, the dimension in his beard, and then the emboss folder. There you go. Quick. In and out. I give and then I take back. I give and I take back. So don't tell anyone. Shh. And if anybody wants to see, tell them they've got to come and watch this show and click that like button. If you like Santa, make sure you click that like button, yeah? Liked and shared. Yes, please. Oh, giddy kipper now. That's one. There's two. So hopefully you like that one. Right, let's use this embossing folder, right? So I'm using the timber and I have a smaller piece of cardstock here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the area of design that I like the most. Now, I am going to overlay this stag on here to the front. So I'm going to try and get this sort of smallest ring down by the bottom, get that detail as low down as I can. Let's try it this way. Because I don't want my stag to cover that ring. Try it this way. There we go. You see, I've got the ring just at the base here. Thanks, Toni. I love it. Honestly, it is so cool. It is so cool. So it's just a piece, not a full sheet here, just a piece. So let's run this one through. Rocking around the Christmas tree to write carol. Now you know name, don't you? Rocking around. You'll not forget that, will you? Oh, back to craft. Look at this. Oh, embossed and debossed. Woohoo! Totally cool. You need these in your life. And these are brilliant for like gents cards for sheds. If you're doing gents cards, brilliant for that. Woods, trees, stamps. I think these are like ones that you probably use quite often. So let me just move that out of the way. So before I go on to die cutting my stag and stuff, I'm going to do a bit of detail on here. Now, I would like some sparkle on here all over, but I didn't want to glue up my embossing folders. So I've got some tissue, a bit of a cheaty sort of hack here. And I'm just going to grab some card, some scrap card from somewhere. I own a building of card and I can't find a piece of scrap card. 1 second. They're all too good to cut into. Here we go. So I'm just going to pop some glue on here, hopefully. All blocked. Winter solstice has gone out of stock as well. We'll have a look, guys. Don't forget you can get it on TV at weekend. So tissue, quite easy. And I'm just going to dip my tissue in. Now I have some sparkle. Probably most of you have this one. This is our lovely like festive one that we get out at Christmas. And it's got tones and shades of green in there for your trees and it looks like ice. Yes, you can load those back on. Thank you. So I'm just going to take the tissue and what I'm going to do is I'm just sort of like going to dab my tissue into the glue and then I'm just going to lightly dab onto the background of my embossing. Very lightly and onto this one too. Just so it's going to pick up some of the glitter in places. Not too much, as you can, it's drying quicker than I can get it on. So spot it around. And if your tissue starts to stick to your card, don't worry about it, because when the glue dries, it just rubs off. So all the way around there. Bit more on there, Toni, don't be tight. And then I'm just going to take the glitter and I'm just going to chuck it on I'll pop it inside this card here. So it'll just catch it in areas. I don't want it all over, but just catch it, okay? Could do with a little bit more on there. Let me just glue the other one up before it dries. Sorry, sparkle. Now you could use a brush to pick up the areas if you wanted to. I don't want it all over, you see. I just want the suggestion. Can you see that there? And it's beautiful when it catches the light. A bit more on there, Toni. Stop being totally tight. So I'm just going to get some more. That's better. Now, it looks like it's chunkier on there, but honestly, in real life, it doesn't look as big as it is on the TV there, but it is beautiful. Absolutely. So that's that one. And let's bring this one back in. A bit more on here. And the beauty of it being such a light colour as well is you still get to see all of that lovely 3D. So really, when it's on the card, you can't see it. It's not until somebody twists it that they get to see the sparkle on there too. So let's put this away. Santa rocks. It is a bit of a risky Santa, isn't it? Because, you know, the industry is full of cute Santas and traditional Santas, whereas ours is a little bit, you know, on trend, is living it large. And do you know where it came from? Have you ever seen, I don't know if I can probably talk about a movie, can't I? Have you ever seen a movie called Christmas Chronicles? It's my son and my partner's all-time favourite Christmas movie. And he gets put in jail, if you've seen it. He gets put in jail and he's singing in jail. So as soon as I saw that design, I was like, right, I'm taking a risk this year to be different. And as you all know, I like to be different. I don't want to do the same old, same old. So let's just move that out of the way. So let's get our pieces die cut. These look really pretty, guys. Really pretty. It looks quite clumpy there, but be reassured, it's not. It's delicious. So let's move that out of the way for now. Can you just refresh the comments, please? Just make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments, that's all. Thank you. So let's do some die cutting now with this lovely stag. Now, this is a really, really lovely stag. So the head is the head, and I need to cut this in white and in craft to give me a backdrop. So let's do that. And the wonderful thing about this is you can totally build his head because we have the extended antlers as well, which is wonderful. And then we have the light formation, so you can build it into his head, which I think is quite cool. So let's cut. In fact, let's cut a few things at once here. Let's be smart. And then let's just pop this on. Will the vellum be on CNC? Yes, it will, Shaz. Carla, OMG, you're in Christmas elf spirit. I know. Sorry about me. We've got lots of questions. Liked and shared. Well done. So hopefully this is going to cut fine. You can see here. Now you can use your inks, get your wow powders on in making gold. Woo, that'd look cool, wouldn't it? And then you have the extended antlers. So if you really do want to make him into a grand stag, you can do that. I love this design, absolutely love it. And it's so simplistic. Sometimes the simplest of things really do work. Let's see if I can use this scrap piece of paper here to get him on. I am being tight, aren't I? No, that's a bit small, Toni. Stop being tight. Let me just cut this one down. So I'm going to cut him again in white. He's not getting sparkled up though, don't worry. Rock on Santa. So let's cut him in white as well. And let's cut his antlers again. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but we'll go for it anyway. So let's bring him down here. And let's cut the lights, see if the lights will cut through this card as well. Maybe put that to the side. It's a little bit more detailed. And then let's run this one through. Oh, I've just got hungry. Mince pie. Don't forget I'm going to reveal the hair underneath here. You won't be sorry. You will be sorry. Caroline, what glitter is that? It's on the website, sweetheart. It's, I don't know what section it's in. We have about 5 different ones that we've just kept in stock for years. It's just the ones that we use every year. I can't think of the name. Right. Let's try and pop these ones out. So we have them in white too. So this is where you're really going to be able to build up the design, and hopefully this light one will cut out nicely for me. And be kind. Oh, well done, well done. Isn't it nice when things work? And then I'm just going to pop that out there. Now, I probably would cut a few of these because, look, if you pop them around his hair, like intertwine them, you can absolutely build a full... I'm going to cut another one of them because we've got all day. It's Christmas, so let's cut another one. Or am I tempting fate? Is this second one not going to cut? I'll try anyway. I'm going to pop it there. Did anyone watch the HSN Facebook Live last night? I got home at 2:30 in the morning. It's so funny, guys, because, well, you all probably know anyway, but obviously we are a family company, and there's nobody really to help us out with Tom when those sort of occasions occur. So we get our camp bed out for our son, and he gets all cosy in his camp bed. It's so funny. And 2:30 this morning, I'm like, Tom, come on, darling. Well, he's 8 now, and he's as wide as he's tall. He's not such a fragile thing that you all probably remember. Tim's like, oh, picks him up. I'm like, he's nearly bigger than you. He's huge. And do you know what? Despite getting woken up early hours to be transported home, he woke up this morning with the biggest smile on his face. He's ready for his sports day on Friday. Can you remember last year? I mean, where's the time gone? Can you remember last year I posted his video, came second in the race? Where's the time gone? It's Friday again. It's the second one. So I've cut 2 of those. I'm going off PCM. Back in the room, Toni. Sorry, I don't like to talk about my family, as you know. Right, so back in the room with my elf ears on. I'm getting awfully hot. I did. It was great. Julia said Christmas Chronicles has become one of our family favourites now too. Love him. I know, Julia. Do you know what we'll have to do? If you haven't seen it, it will be on TV. You can get it at the time when it is actually the festive period. We should all have a movie night and watch the same movie and have Facebook on as well and be talking whilst we're watching the movie with mince pies. How do we all feel about that? So it feels like we're all watching the movie. And we'll all start it at the same time. What do you think about that? We'll all start it at not a silly time, 6 or 7. And we'll all get ready on the couch and we'll all press play 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll all watch it together and we'll all talk about it as we're watching the movie. What do we think about that? Let me move this bell. I'm ringing. Yep, so there's all the glitters there for Carol Ann. Tons and tons. And some of them have that interference, so they look green and they catch the light, then they're yellow or so on and so forth. And then we have the stacks as well. Right, so let's get this card done. Been at it for an hour. We're getting hotter and hotter. Let's build this stag then, shall we? So we have brown and white. Let's see what looks best. Oh, look at that with drop shadow. Oh, let's try it other way. Oh, I can't decide. I can't. Oh, gosh. I think we'll go dark at the back because I need it to stand on. I need it to, yeah, let's do dark on the back. So I'm going to glue this one on, but I am going to just glue him at the base and the head here because I want to tuck in his lovely, lovely antlers. So let's just pop him there, and I'm just going to pull him down just a touch to get that lovely drop shadow on there, or maybe to the right a little bit too. I like him a lot. Could be fun. Yeah. Movie night, stamps by me. So then we have the antlers, you see. So look here, when we do this, you can really, really build. Look at that. Build behind. And you get the left and right, so it's sort of like reflective in design. I'm going to give him a right set of antlers here, guys. So all I'm going to do is... Oh, Anne says... Anne Demetrio, wonderful name, by the way. I love a good name. Lovely to have your company, sweetheart. Whereabouts in the world are you? Are you UK or USA? Newbie to HTCN, loving it all. Let's welcome Anne, everyone. Woohoo! Welcome, Anne. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to pop these antlers just behind it. I don't look like this all the time, Anne. I'm being silly today. Well, I'm not being silly today. This is how I've had my day. It's Christmas at Stamps by Me. We're doing a lot of promotional work. So, it is what it is. So I've just popped that one there, look. And then I'm going to get the other one. I'm just building a lovely headpiece for this lovely stag here. So I'm just going to pop him there. And I'm just going to slightly offset so I've got that lovely sort of dimension in there. This looks like his head's on fire. It's wonderful. Look at that. Is that not just amazing? And if you get glue anyway, don't worry about it. It dries clear. So then also we could really go to town and give him... I'm going to pop the white ones on as well. I'm not going to separate them too much, but this will give me that sort of dimension on there. And it'll give me plenty of scope to be able to build those lights into his antlers. So let's just pop it on. Now this is, if you are wanting this die, it's exclusive to you guys, or to say thank you for your continued support as always, for now anyways. So, and I've put it on a good price as well. So let's just pop this one on too. So he has got a nice mane as this one. Move that one round a little bit. Now you obviously could stick it all together whilst it's on its card. It's totally up to you. Look at that. Oh, he is one handsome stag. Oh, I'm not sure how it works. Do females have big antlers like that? I'm not sure they do they? So he is totally handsome. Get ready for Christmas. Whoop, whoop. Now, before I do anything with him, I'm just going to let that grab on top of his head. Oh. Annette's got hers. Well done, sweetheart. Glitter on the white antlers too. Do you think so? So it all ties in. I might think about that. So let's just pop him on there. And then you get these cute lights, which these were a last minute addition. I was like, I want a stag where we build his headpiece. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we could intertwine some lights? Now I'm going to leave them white, but on the tips where the lights are, I've got my pens here. So I'm just going to add like a light bulb effect, like he's got lovely lights in his antlers. So I'm just going to pop them on here. That might be a bit dark. Let's swap this one for this one. And then I'm just going to colour the lights, look, in red. We'll do them all in red because I don't want it to be a busy piece. I'm just doing like, now if you have sparkles, if you have your sparkle pens with the red glitter, so it's clear with the red glitter, so it's not overwhelming, go over with that if you want to. So I'm just doing all of the lights on this one. This is probably what's going to actually break my card up, this bit touch of red in the lights. Maybe should we colour the lime green? I'm not sure, we'll see. Let's just swap this one out. Crazy Addicts Club. Hi everyone, I'm UK based, but my surname is Courtesy of Hubby, Greek, French. Well, wonderful to have your company, darling. Welcome to our channel. You won't be disappointed. We do have lots of fun. here at Stamps by Me. So I was going to think about sparkling these up, but do you know what? I'm not, because I have a ton of sparkle on the back of my card and I don't want it to be overwhelming, I guess. Mind you, half of it is going to be covered. Now, let's just see how now, look at that. Woo-hoo. We built some lovely lights into his antlers up there. That is cool. Do you not agree? That is cool. Right, so let's build the card in some fashion. So I have a piece of craft to coordinate with our handsome stag. Let's get our card onto the deboss of these wonderful embossing folders. It is beautiful, as always, with all of our embossing folders. So don't forget the show time. Friday, 2 shows, and Saturday, 4 shows. That's crazy, isn't it? I best take a packed lunch. So I'll give that a good old stick down. So there we have one piece. And then we have our sort of timber piece. Oh, Rihanna Richards, great info, that one. Females do have antlers. Rudolph actually has to be female, as males have shed their antlers before Christmas, so I'm told. Great information. Females do most of the work, do they? Interesting, interesting. Now I'll pop this onto this matten layer here. Now I probably would pad all of these, but I'm out of pads. I need to get some before my show on Friday because I have so many dimensional projects with the Winter Story collection. So I need some pads. I need to go get some pads. So I'm just giving this a stick down. Let's pop a plate on top, shall we? Let it all stick. So I'll just pop that on top of there and that on top of there. You can see where it's going, can't you? It looks wonderful. So let's just pop our plates on top just to give it a chance to dry. And then in the wonderful stag set, you get the words Noel and Joy, but they're really lovely in the sense that you get that lovely sort of matten layer that doesn't just do a rubbish outline. It has the bits that fall out of the O's as well. And I'm really in love with this style. Oh, I have to take that ear off, it's hurting. One-eared elf now. Oh, things we do. Right, so should we reverse? Should we do craft onto white? Yeah, let's do craft onto white just to swap it up a little bit. So I'm going to do Noel as the craft colour and the exterior in white. Here we go. Oh, Toni, don't be tight. Let's run this one through. Here, Toni. I know. So don't tell anybody about Quattro D. If they want to know, have a sneaky peek, you need to tell your friends to go and watch the show. And like my show. If you like my show, make sure you click that like button. I'm not always a goon. Oh. I need my poker tool, sorry. Come on, let's pop it out. Have I got one? Oh, I've got my blade. That will work. So, just pop this out here. Let's get rid of all of our pieces. So the words can be used as independents, but because you've got that recess in the second die, which is here with that hole there, you can build it back up. Lovely. So, use your tweezers if you need to. I'm just going to go ahead with my hand. I love this font. Very Christmas. Hi, Sana. Lovely to have your company, sweetheart. I hope you're well. I saw your lovely wax seals that you did with our stamps. They were incredible, by the way. If I take the other ear off, I'll look like Tommy Cooper. Who's he? Anyone know? You're all like screaming at me now, aren't you? You don't know who he is? Who is he? Crafty Corner, hello. Hi, sweetheart. Tommy Cooper. We couldn't do with another tea in our house. We've got too many. We all fight over the... Oh, Epsy Daisy. We all fight over the mail as it is, guys. Don't need another tea. There we have our wonderful Noel. So let's get this card built. I literally have done this card from total scratch, haven't I? Which is nice. So let's bring in our card. Now, this is an 8x8, but I think probably it would be better as a 7x7. It's a bit big for me, is this one. But this is where you can see where it's going. You see, when you start to layer your lovely dimension up there, get that sparkle on there. I'm going to leave it as is. But let's get some. Showing my age. Who's Tommy Cooper? Just like that. Do I need to take the other ear off? Do you need to see me without the ear? Well, I'm going to take it all off at the end. I'm going to be covered in sparkle. And then you're going to get to see me fringe underneath here. I'm going to take it off right at the very end. So we have those lovely, like, naked trees in the back. Then we have that timber. I'm just going to pop my plate on that while it dries. And then let's bring in, look at him. Is he not just the best stag ever? And I don't think I'm going to glue these, you know, because I really don't think you're going to need it. I'm really just going to tuck them in. Oh, come on, look at that. So you could do multicoloured lights, I guess. Put this one a bit lower. Daisy. Look at that. Is that not just awesome? I am loving him. We need a name for him. Come on, guys. Oh, I should really glue it, but I don't. Let's try out the front. Let's get a name for him. He'll get tucked behind there like so. There we go. Look at that. And this really does need, this really does need, look at that. This really does need padding. It's wonderful, but I ain't got any pads. I could make my own though, couldn't I? Let's make my own. So offcuts of paper, make it small, size that I need. And then all I do is I glue them in a pile. Make sure it's small though. So you put one like this, watch this. This is how I improvise. And then hopefully it's small enough behind. If it's not, you need to tear some off. I'm just going to go down the bottom part of his body here. I'm just going to pop that on there. Like that grab. I'm just going to build myself a faux pad. You don't have to do this at home. You've probably all got tons of pads. But this is just going to elevate the bottom a little bit for me. And then another one. So if you have scrap pieces of card, this is a great way to maybe utilise them. If you're on a budget, it's brilliant. I'll just pop that one there. And one more. It looks ugly at the back, but nobody sees the back there. Stanley, Jasper, Stuart, Ronald, Raymond. Oh, a bit partial to Raymond. Caesar. Oh, that's nice. Tommy. Oh, no more teas, Jane. No more teas, please. So I'm going to pop him in the centre, and I'm going to do the back of his antler as well, just to hopefully catch. Because there is a bit of glitter on here, it might take a bit too. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not a white fan card maker, change it out for your craft, your mirror boards, your inks, your sparkles. Just because I've done it in white doesn't mean you have to do it in white, obviously. And then we have our lovely Noel. Billy, Roger. I think I like Caesar so far. Ruddy. Samson Stag, that's a good one too. Right, let's move everything out of the way and let's get a picture of this. He is a good looking stag, and we've got some lovely sparkle on here too. Look at his antlers. They look very cool, don't they? Super laid up them. He is good. I'm going to give this card away along with some products for anybody that comments underneath this video when I've gone off air. I do need to pick a few winners. I think I'm behind on 2 winners already. So this will be a third, and then we'll announce them all in Studio 3. So don't forget, the products that are in this card are on show on Create and Craft on Friday, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, the day after, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then I have a show at 4 and 7 on Saturday, or 4 and 8. And that is winter solstice, and that's that lovely concretey, very atmospheric paper pad with those silhouette stamps that you seem to all actually love, which is wonderful. So there we go. I hope you're going to have a lovely day. Have I got anything else to tell you about? No, I will send this lovely card out to one lucky winner. So you all want to, let's get rid of this look. Oh. I'll show you what's happening under here. I mean, come on. It's been one of those days, guys. Look, I can be gorgeous again. Ta-da! So whatever you're doing, have a lovely afternoon, stroke evening, and I'll catch you all on Friday or live on TV. If you've got any questions or you want to reach out to me, of course you can do that. You know where to find me. I'm not far away. So whatever you're doing, have a wonderful Christmas. I don't know what happened there. Have a wonderful Christmas in about 6 months' time. I'll see you all later, guys. Take care. Bye.
How I'll hate going out in the storm, but if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear